Kala Bhairav is a strict teacher. He hates sinners. You have to be truthful with Kala Bhairava so that you get what you wish for in your life. Patuk Bhairava is known as the deity of travelers. If you are making a journey, then Patuk Bhairava is whom you should invoke. Kala Bhairava is invoked for removing the impact of Shani Dasha, Mangal Dasha, Rahu Dasha from your life. What is the first thing that comes into mind when we think of Bhairava? A fierce and powerful energy. The Rudra Rupa, a frightening aspect of Shiva that is indestructible and mightier than the most mighty. There are a total of 64 Bhairavas, out of which the two most prominent are Kala Bhairava and Batuka Bhairava, that are often confused as one, but that are different from each other in terms of their iconography, their mantras, and their blessings with which they endow their devotees. If we talk about them in simple terms, Kala Bhairava is the Anga of Shiva. He has emerged from the part of Shiva. Shiva is often referred to as Ekadasha because he has 11 forms. Bhataka Bhairava is the fifth incarnation of Shiva. Kala Bhairava embodies time, destruction, and overcoming your ego. He hates people who lie and he hates sinners. Bhataka Bhairava is the Soumya and gentle form of Shiva that portrays his innocence and childlike simplicity. Bhataka Bhairava helps you overcome the most difficult hurdles of your life. The Skanda Purana and the Shiva Purana both have a very similar yet different version about the origin of Bhataka Bhairava and Kala Bhairava. Let me tell you the story. According to the Skanda Purana, once upon a time, Rishi Agastya asked Lord Kartikeya as to who exactly was Bhairava, what was the origin of Bhairava, to which Lord Kartikeya recounted this particular story. Once upon a time, all the gods, the Shaktis, and the sages had assembled in Sumeru mountain, and there arose a discussion as to who was the greatest among them. Brahma said, I have created everyone in the universe, including those present here. I must be the greatest. Ratidev, an incarnation of Vishnu, who was present at that time, said, I maintain the world, because of which I am the greatest among all. The sages consulted the Vedas and they said, it is Shiva who is the greatest among all. Brahma was already egoistical and he did not like this reply. He started arguing and insulting Shiva with his fifth head when all of a sudden a giant fiery lingam appeared and it engulfed everyone with its brightness. From that fiery linga, a little boy, a Batuka, appeared. Brahma thought the boy had come from his fifth head and he said, you are a part of me. It is your duty to be at my side. From today onwards, I am conferring the title of Bhairava on you. You are the creator and sustainer of this universe. You will have mastery over time and death. You will punish the wicked and you will be called Amartak Bhairava. You will dissolve the sin of your devotees and you will be called Pap Bhakshat. You are going to be the protector of Kashi. But Kashi already had a protector, and that was Shiva. The little boy, the Bhataka Bhairava, did not like Brahma interfering in the affairs of Shiva. He grew in size and plucked the fifth head of Brahma that was insulting Shiva. After his head was plucked, Brahma realized his mistake and asked for forgiveness. But the title that he had conferred on Bhairava remained, and he came to be known by Bhataka Bhairava. The Shiva Purana has a slightly different version of the story. Once upon a time, Vishnu and Brahma were having an argument as to who was the greatest among them. Brahma had already become very egoistic and he thought, I have 5 heads like Shiva, so I must be Shiva. He started forging the work of Shiva and he started interfering in the works of Shiva that had already made Shiva a little bit impatient. When this discussion arose, Shiva, in order to test who among the greatest of them, introduced a huge linga and asked them to see the end of the linga. It was impossible to see the end of the linga, it was that huge. Vishnu realized that he could not see the end of the linga and he said, I cannot see this, so that means I am not the greatest among the two of us. I admit it. But Brahma lied. He said, I can see the end of the linga. Shiva knew he was lying and he warned Brahma to stop lying, with which Brahma started insulting Shiva with his fifth head. Shiva, already impatient with Brahma, lost his temper. From the wrath of Shiva emerged Kala Bhairava, who, with his nail or with the nail of his little finger, cut off the fifth head of Brahma. Now, after losing his fifth head, Brahma realized his mistake and asked for forgiveness. But the skull or the fifth head of Brahma became attached to the little finger of Kala Bhairava. And he started wondering about asking for forgiveness because he had committed the sin of Brahma Hatya. During one of his visits to Vaikuntha Dham, it was Lord Vishnu who asked him to go to Kashi to atone for his sins. It was in Vaikuntha Dham that goddess Lakshmi gave him the boon of Manorath Vidya, by which all of his blessings would be fulfilled. Once he went to Kashi, the fifth head of Brahma fell off, and it was in Kashi that he established himself and he remained the protector of Kashi. And till date, he is called the protector of Kashi because he resides in Kashi. While discussing the difference between Kala Bhairava and Battu Bhairava, understanding their iconographical features can help us understand them in a better manner. Now, Kala Bhairava is often referred to as Dandapani because he holds a stick with which he punishes the sinners and the wrongdoers. The majority of his iconography portrays him having a stern and a wrathful expression and having four hands with which he holds a trishula, a kapala, a damaru, with the fourth hand sometimes holding a stick, sometimes holding a snake. His wrathful expression undergoes a very contrast in Kathmandu, Nepal, where he actually smiles or he is portrayed with a serene expression. It is believed that the statue of Kala Bhairava directly faces the chariot of Karunamaya, the master of bodhisattvas, and he gets his patience from Karunamaya because of which he smiles in that particular region. The Trishula and the Kapala portray his power and his ability to destroy his enemies. The Damuru that he holds is symbolized as the sound of destruction. Adi Shankara, in his Trutam, Kala Bhairava Ashtakam, mentions that he is adorned with a moon on his forehead. He wears interwoven snakes as his sacred thread, and he wears bells around his belt along with a garland of skulls. His terrifying laughter causes the entire creation to crumble, and he has complete authority over ghosts, goblins, and ghouls. It also states that the fierce Tandava of Kala Bhairava destroys evil while providing emancipation to pious souls. He is often portrayed with two dogs representing the boundaries of universe and the duality of existence. The white dog represents light and purity. The black dog represents darkness and impurity. Together, they symbolize the dual nature of existence and the need to balance opposing forces. He is regarded as the guru of Shani, who in turn is regarded as the god of karma. Invoking the blessings of Kala Bhairava in your life and chanting the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam regularly can help you break down your karmic circles. It can remove the hurdles caused in your life because of your karmic deficits. It can strengthen your good karma. It can dissolve your bad karma. Regular chanting of the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam can help you get rid of the problems caused by wrong placement of Shani in your planetary positions. Not just Shani. Kala Bhairava Ashtakam is extremely beneficial when you have Rahu, Ketu, and Mangal Mahadashas. I'm sure the majority of people watching this will be familiar with the basics of chanting Kala Bhairava Ashtakam. Let me just explain it in brief. Sit down on a clean asan and purify the surroundings around you by chanting 3 times Om Narayana Namaha. Do the achman to purify your speech and heart before chanting the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam. Take a pinch of water 3 times in your right hand with the mantras Om Shivaya Namaha, Om Tatpurushaya Namaha, Om Rudraya Namaha, followed by taking or ingesting water through the achman spoon after each mantra. Chant Om Mahadevaya Namaha before or after you finish the achman. Wash your hands, repeat the mantra, and start chanting or reciting the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam. End the Strotam with Atha Kala Bhairava Ashtakam Shri Mahadeva Arpanastu. Chanting this will improve your time management skills, remove any problems of anxiety that you may have been facing, along with removing obstacles or hurdles from your path. It will improve your focusing skills along with removing any negative energy that has been engulfing you or that has been making life difficult for you. The best time to chant it is on Mondays, on Chaturdashis, on Amavasyas, on Purnima, and on Masika Shivaratris from 3:30 to 5:30 am. It is further considered highly auspicious to chant the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam on a Kalashtam, as one line from the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam says, Shoka, Moha, Dainya, Lobha, Tapanashana, meaning your sorrow, poverty, greediness, anger, lust, everything will dissolve on chanting of this trota and you will experience positivity and inner strength. Other than the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam, you can also chant his Bija mantra, Gayatri mantras, and Moola mantra to invoke his blessings. One of the Bija mantras of Kala Bhairava is Om Hram Hrim Hrum Hraim Hrum Sham Kshetrapalaya Kala Bhairavaya Namaha. Chanting this mantra 108 times early in the morning helps in effective time management. It removes obstacles from your life. It helps clears any legal disputes that you may be having. It also attracts wealth and prosperity in your life. People suffering from health problems can be immensely benefited from chanting of this Kala Bhairava Bija mantra. The Moola mantra of Kala Bhairava is Om Hram Hrim Hrom Kala Bhairavaya Namaha. Regularly chanting it protects you from evil energies while attracting wealth and prosperity in your life. After committing Brahmahatya, when he was roaming around the world as a Bairagi for atonement of his sins, Kala Bhairava had visited Vaikuntha. There, goddess Lakshmi had blessed him with Manorath Vidya, by which all the wishes can be fulfilled. He may seem like an angry deity, but deep inside, he is easily pleased. He is very kind. He is very forgiving. And he has the solution to all of our problems: infertility issues, wealth problems, litigation issues, problems because of enemies. All of them can be solved by invoking the blessings of Kala Bhairava. The Masik Kalashtami is held on the Ashtami Tithi of Krishna Paksha every month. Chanting the Kala Bhairava mantra on that day or chanting the Kala Bhairava Ashtakam, the Strota on that day, removes obstacles from your life along with removing sorrow and unhappiness. While Kal Bhairav Jayanti also falls on the Ashtami Tithi of Krishna Paksha, devotees in North India celebrate it in the month of Margasira. Devotees in South India celebrate it in the month of Kartika Masa. Chanting the Kala Bhairava Gayatri mantra on Kala Bhairava Jayanti, that is Om Kala Kalaya Vidmahi Kala Thithaya Dhimahi Thano Kala Bhairava Prachodayat, helps you grant or helps you get forgiveness for your sins. It frees you from the earthly ties of attachment, protects you against enemies, and helps get success in targeted goals. In contrast with the uniform iconography of Kala Bhairav, Battuk Bhairav has a slightly varied form because of his association with the Mahavidyas. We have to understand that Battuk Bhairav has sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic gunas, and that reflects in his iconography and the blessings he imparts to his devotees. Sattvic Battuk Bhairav is of a crystal clear complexion. He is two-armed. He takes care of the problems like Akala Mrityu, prolonging your lifespan, taking care of any illnesses that you might have, and granting you moksha. Rajasic Battuk Bhairava is of the complexion of the rising sun, a reddish hue. He is four-armed and he takes care of your money related and business related problems. People that are facing business related losses or people that are facing obstacles in their life because of financial issues, Rajasic Battuk Bhairav takes care of that problem. Tamasic Bhairava is six-armed and he takes care of problems like evil eye, evil energies, and all those things that are resulting in your life because of the influence of malevolent spirits. We have to understand that he is called Apad Uddharak and Kshetrapala for a reason. He is the deity of travelers. He was created by Bhagavati Mahakali in order to destroy the demons, the pishachas that were overrunning the world and creating problems for the sadhak. Tamasic Bhattacharya can save you from the most evil energies because he has complete control over the Betalas and Pishachas of the world. Now, Kalabhairav also has two dogs that represent the duality of the existence and the boundaries of the universe. But Bhattacharya has nine dogs that are protecting him because they were the siddhas and the sadhaks that during his creation turned into nine dogs in order to safeguard him. His interest or his companions are also the swans, and invoking his blessings can be done in a fast track manner by treating them properly and feeding the dogs. In addition to composing the Kala Bhairavashtakam, Adi Shankara has even composed the Battuk Bhairavastottam, a hymn dedicated to Battuk Bhairav, regularly chanting which can eliminate the problem of fear from your life. Now, fear is such a negative emotion that does not let you progress ahead. It creates a lot of obstacles in your path. Through eliminating the problem of fear, Battuk Bhairav also eliminates the obstacles from your life. He ensures that the evil energies that are around you are eliminated. Enemies that are creating problems for you are destroyed. People who are facing materialistic problems because of loss in business, because of unemployment issues, can be immensely benefited through chanting of the Bhattuku Bhairava Stotram. Saturdays or Bhairava Ashtami is one of the best time to chant the Bhattuku Bhairava Stotram. Other than that, Sundays and Wednesdays can also be considered ideal times to invoke the blessings of Bhattuk Bhairava through the Strotam at night using a mustard oil lamp. Now, I'm sure the majority of you watching this video must be aware on the basics of how to chant a Bhattuk Bhairava Strotam. Let me just tell you the outlines of how it works. A lot of people comment in the video that you should not tell the mantra. See, mantras are what are initiated with the help of a guru when a guru is available. Nowadays, it is very difficult to find a guru that can initiate you with the correct paddhatis. In the absence of a guru, Bhattuk Bhairava is the guru that you have to listen to, and you have to start the mantras taking his blessings. He is the one that will guide through all your mantras, and by taking his name, you can chant his Mula, Gayatri mantras, and all other mantras. In order to start the Bhattuk Bhairava Stotam, before starting the Stotam, first of all, do a pranayam and start with the Dhyana mantra. You will follow this by chanting mentally these five mantras that I'll be saying, through which you will be invoking the blessings of the five elements along with offering him camphor, flower, incense, light or lamp, and a belapatta. The mantras I will be saying, you will chant them internally, mentally. These five mantras are Om Lang Prithvi Tatvatma Gandh Shrimad Apad Uddharana Patak Bhairava Preetay Samarpanyami Namaha. Om Hang Akash Tatvatmak Pushpa Shrimad Apad Uddharana Patak Bhairava Preetay Samarpanyami Namaha. Om Yang Vayu Tattvatmak Dhupam Shrimad Apad Uddharan Patak Bhairava Preetay Grapayami Namaha. Om Rang Agni Tattvatmak Deepang Shrimad Apad Uddharana Pataku Bhairava Preetay Nivedanyami Namaha. Om Sangha Sarva Tattvatmak Tambul Shrimad Apad Uddharana Pataku Bhairava Preetay Samarpanyami Namaha. You will follow it with a Mula Strota and end it with a Shama Prarthana. Now, Bhattuk Bhairava is a deity that listens very quickly and he is very easily pleased. Even then, there is a fast track method by which you can invoke the blessings of Bhattuk Bhairava. The Bhattuk Bhairava Kavacham, when chanted on Sundays between 5:30 to 7:30 or between 9:50 to 10:30 p.m., can help you get relief from any impending calamity that might befall you. For the Bhattuk Bhairava Kavacham, you will need to sit down and do a pranayam, follow it with 11 malas of Mula Mantra, then the Kavacham, Then again end it with another 11 malas of the Mula mantra of Batuk Bhairav. While I have mentioned the Mula and the Gayatri mantras of Batuk Bhairav in my previous video, let me just repeat it to them. The Mula mantra of Batuk Bhairav is Om Hrim Batukaya Apad Uddharanaya Kurukuru Batukaya Hrim. Anyone can chant this mantra. Doing this 108 times in front of the yantra will mitigate any family related conflicts that you have. It will help you get the better part of the any court related problems that you might be facing, any litigation issues that you might be facing, while removing threats to life and property. Remember the Manorat Vidya that goddess Lakshmi had blessed Kala Bhairav with? Batuk Bhairav also has the blessings but of Ma Kamala, the Tantric Lakshmi, who is also referred to as the goddess of wealth and prosperity. Mata Kamala is referred to as the goddess of wealth and prosperity, along with referred to as the goddess of infertility, because of which worshipping Batuk Bhairav will invoke the blessings of Ma Lakshmi, Ma Kamala, and all the other Mahavidyas and usher in wealth and prosperity to your place. It will also help couples facing infertility issues to get rid of their problems and have a healthy conceiving problem. In my previous video, I had mentioned about the Gayatri mantra of Batuk Bhairav being Om Apad Uddhara Vidmahi Batukeshwar Dhimahi. It is also interpreted through another mantra, which is Om Bala Shivai Vidmahi Kaliputra Dhimahi Tano Batuk Prachodaya. This is very beneficial for children, people whose children are forever suffering from health problems with study related issues, focusing issues, can benefit from chanting this mantra regularly. Batuk Bhairava Jayanti falls on Jaishta Shukla Pakhya Dasami, that is the Shukla Pakhya Dasami of the Jeshta Masa. Invoking his blessings on that day and feeding the dogs, taking care of them on this particular day helps you remove the obstacles in your life. If we look at the summary of the differences between Kala Bhairava and Batuk Bhairava, Kala Bhairava is invoked for removing the impact of Shani Dasha, Mangal Dasha, Rahu Dasha from your lives. Kala Bhairav effectively takes care of problems in your life caused by evil spirits, evil energies, and enemies. Batuk Bhairav, on the other hand, he removes the obstacles from your path. Batuk Bhairava is known as the deity of travelers. If you are making a journey, then Batuk Bhairava is whom you should invoke in order to protect you throughout your journey. Batuk Bhairav is easily pleased. Kala Bhairav is a strict teacher. He hates sinners. You have to be truthful with Kala Bhairava so that you get what you wish for in your life. With Batuk Bhairav, he is like a small child. Their food preferences also differ. Kala Bhairava loves urad dal sweets. Anything made of urad dal, if you offer it to Kala Bhairava, he is pleased. Batuk Bhairava loves sweet offerings. Dahi bhalle, imrati, toffees, they are his favorite mithais. Both Kala Bhairava and Batuk Bhairava have swans as their companions. The swans of Kala Bhairava represent the duality of existence and the universe's boundaries. The swans of Batuk Bhairava represent the sadhaks that were created in order to protect him. They are the companions who protect him, and through them, they also protect you. He is the protector of travelers. He is the protector of anyone who comes to Kashi. He is the one that is very easily pleased and that listens very easily. Kala Bhairav may take some time to listen. Batuk Bhairav will immediately listen to you, and he is easily pleased with very little things. Kala Bhairav was blessed with Manorat Vidya by goddess Lakshmi, because of which all of his blessings are fulfilled. Batuk Bhairav has the blessings of Ma Kamala or the Tantric Lakshmi, because of which worshipping him ushers in wealth, prosperity, and any problems caused by infertility are removed. The Mahavidyas that are worshipped alongside Batuk Bhairava, they are the mother figure of Batuk Bhairava. But the Mahavidyas, especially Ma Bhairavi, she is the consort of Kala Bhairava. Kala Bhairava has 8 forms: Asitanga Bhairava, Ruru Bhairava, Udmata Bhairava, Chanda Bhairava, Kapala Bhairava, Krodha Bhairava, and Bhishana Bhairava, all of which guard different directions of Kashi. Batuk Bhairava has three forms: his Sattvic Rupa, his Tamasic Rupa, and his Rajasic Rupa that confer different boons to their devotees. Even the Yantra mantra are different. The mantra for worshipping the Yantra of Kala Bhairava is Om Bhaim Bhairava Namaha. Worshipping the Yantra while chanting this mantra gives you courage while dissipating the effects of Rahu from your life. The mantra for Batuku Bhairava Yantra is Om Hrim Batukaya Apad Uddharanaya Kuru Kuru Batukaya Hrim. Chanting this mantra 108 times while sitting in front of the yantra removes obstacles from your life while ushering in wealth and prosperity. Kala Bhairava hates liars. If you are lying to him, then you will be severely punished. Batuku Bhairava, even though he can be a strict teacher at times, he easily forgives. The intensity of your punishment will be less when Batuku Bhairava is punishing you for your sins. Most importantly, Kala Bhairava is in charge, or he controls all the ghosts, goblins of the world. If you are suffering from the impacts of evil spirits and evil energy, Kala Bhairava is the god that can save you from all of these perils. Batuku Bhairava is the deity of travelers. If you are making a journey, if you are suffering from wealth problems, if you are facing litigation issues, if you are facing materialistic issues, then Batuk Bhairav is the deity that can save. If you have any questions, please ask me. Please mention your experiences of Kala Bhairava and Batuk Bhairava Sadhana in the comments below.